Hello guys, welcome to this video. Please do subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you never miss any of our updates. So Chelsea lost yesterday's game against Leeds, and it is not such a pleasant news, and it's not such a pleasant result for we fans. We are not so happy with the result. Uh, Chelsea lost the game for the first time against Daniel Farke in the Premier League history. We've never lost to Daniel Farke before. It was the first time that he was able to win against us. So we were so poor in defending. You saw how Tosin Adarabio was so weak in defense. I don't know why. Maybe he might have not. I think maybe something affected him or something before the game. But yeah, we had the result. We saw how he defended so poorly. We saw how he gave away such a cheap goal to Leeds. And having, despite giving that goal, we thought that as a player or as a professional, he would just accept the result and maybe stay strong and keep his head high, so that maybe he can turn around that result and maybe see if he can influence the game. But despite that, he kept yelling at Sanchez, he kept yelling at Malo Gusto instead of just taking it positively and just working on it. Uh, if you ask me, the Chelsea defense was on the receiving end, and it was not such a good thing. Yeah, it was Maresca's fault that he played Benoit Badeshil alongside Adarabio Tosin, and instead of playing maybe someone like Joshua Champion, who is so good at commanding the midfield or commanding the defense. Champion has that ball carrying ability, and he's got that kind of orchestrating ability. He's good at orchestrating attacks. Maybe he would have influenced, or maybe he would have started an attack and maybe driven the ball forward. Unlike Tosin, who might have just been able good at defending. Maybe Tosin is not so good at driving the ball forward, and that is what we expected from Maresca. That Maresca would have started someone like Joshua Champong, so that he would have played, because Joshua Champong is so good at driving the ball forward. He can drive the ball until into the middle of the park, maybe before delivering a good pass. He's also the pass completion ability is also much better than uh, Adarabio. And maybe Bruno Badashil might have not been prepared so well for the game, because he saw how he was not so good in the first half, and Maresca had to take him out and maybe bring someone on. He was able to bring Malagusto, who actually played so well in that defense. I didn't like the idea in the first place of starting actually Tosin Adarabio. Tosin Adarabio alongside Tosin Adarabio alongside Bruno Badeshil is the poorest defense that Chelsea can have. Uh, Leeds commanded the game from the first minute until the end. Chelsea did not see that ball. Chelsea had the quality, they had players, yeah, but because our defense and our midfield, Andre Santos is not so good. You can't compare Andre Santos to Moses Caicedo. Maybe because Andre Santos was not so good, I thought that maybe Maresca would have played a Champong in the middle of the park alongside Enzo Fernandez, so that Joao Pedro can play. And the idea of playing Joao Pedro as a se- as a number 10 is not something I've always welcomed. I've never welcomed that idea. I think Joao Pedro is better as a number 9, and Liam Delap is still has a lot of time to learn. He needs a lot of learning to do. That maybe we can loan him in January and see if he can do something and remain with actually McGuire should remain as an option for job